Alright, so today we're going to be solving systems of equations. So last chapter, we did this, we did substitution, elimination, all that.
System of quadratics.
Yes. So this time around, we're going to be using quadratics. And I changed my lesson around after I printed this, but then after thinking about it, I kind of decided I don't think I'm going to change it around. So it's probably going to look a little weird, but it'll be okay. So I want to know what numbers we can put in for both x and y to make both of these the same. Or what number can we put in for x to make both y's the same? So we basically did this last chapter. We did substitution and elimination. We're just going to be using Desmos today to do these. Except our answers are going to be a little more complicated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Desmos going, and then I'm going to type in both of these equations. I'm going to type in my negative x squared plus 5x plus 6, and then x plus 6. I'm going to take a look at it here. So we get Desmos. There we go.
Wait, so y has to equal?
So let's graph them first, then we'll look at it. So my first one. Music. Where's that going? Thomas. Alright, so we're going to graph negative x squared plus 5x plus 6. So negative x squared plus 5x plus 6 is my first one. And then I'm going to graph my second one, x plus 6.
Oh my god.
Here we go, x plus 6. So we did these last time, but the last time we did these, we only ever used just lines, just regular linear equations. We're looking at quadratics today. So my solutions are going to be where both of these cross. And when I look at this, I'm actually going to have two solutions. Because my graphs cross over here at 0, 6 and at 4, 10. Alright, so my two solutions are 0, 6 and 4, 10. So I really don't need to do a whole lot with this because I'm using Desmos. My first answer, I'm going to go x, or no, excuse me. So that was the last time what we did. We said x equaled something and something. This time around though, because we are looking at quadratics and I've got a couple in here, we're going to do two ordered pairs. So my first one was 0, 6 for my first answer. For my first solution. And my second one was, I don't even remember.
It was like
14.
Oh.
That's right.
14. Those are my two solutions. So what this means, if I plugged in 0 for x in the top one and in the bottom one, I would get the same y, and my y would be 6. Or if I plugged in 4 for my x's in the top one and in the bottom one, I would get the same y, which is 10. Those are my two solutions. So this is basically what we're doing today. We're just going to practice this a little bit.
You can't say basically when there's more.
We've basically done this before. Where it gets a little bit different is because we can have one of three kinds of answers. So we could have something like the first one we just did, which has two solutions. So my graph crossed in two different places, kind of like we just saw. Sometimes, though, we're only going to have one solution. So I'm actually going to make this a little bigger. Hopefully it'll look okay. Just so it's a little easier to see. So, on my first one, I had two solutions because my graph crossed in two places. Sometimes, though, I'm only going to have one solution. It's only going to cross like right at the very, very, very tip of the parabola. Either the max or the min. Yep, the vertex. Or sometimes it might cross at a single point over on the side. I don't remember if we have any like that today or not. So sometimes we're going to have one solution. It's only going to cross in one spot. And then sometimes we're going to have no solution. And that means our lines don't cross at all. So we have to be careful because we're going to have some different types of answers. We're going to have 2 or 1 or none. So we're going to have to look at our graph and find those solutions.
That's common sense.
And we're just going to practice finding them. Pretty easy lesson today. So, how'd you guys enjoy that?
Oh, hey, Ruben.
Need something, Ruben? Or did you really walk all the way over here just for graph paper?
Yep.
Okay.
So like this, how to do the involved graph.
Alright, so we're actually going to go into, actually, let's not do this first one as an in class, let's look at it. Let's do it together first.
Where's that at?
Okay, so we just skip the long entire thing right here.
Yeah, you just skipped like 3 things.
Yeah.
Yes, really.
Well, hang on, let me look. Oh, that's right. There we go. I forgot that.
Ow, what's my
That was weird. I'm not really sure what I'm doing there.
Alright, we don't have to
Yeah,
do it
well,
now. Let's just not
No,
do
here we
this.
go, here we go. We're good now.
Ow.
Just did this one, now we're doing this one. Alright, so just to try it one more time. Negative x squared minus 3x plus 2 is my first one.
It's not the same one
I'm
as
gonna go into decimals. What?
Wait, that's not the one alone.
We have y equals
Theoretically, you
negative
could
x
just do it
squared
like
minus
this, just
x
change the
plus
number.
6.
Yeah.
And then y equals x plus
What
3.
is the solution of
That
the
one right there.
system of
Didn't we just do that
equations? Yeah, that one.
Negative.
No.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
let's
that
do
one.
this one then.
Yours just has words on it.
We just don't have all the words.
Stop shaking.
You're bad.
Yeah, I don't know what I did.
This is
Just
2
kidding.
solutions.
Not bad.
Negative 3.
Good thing this is an easy lesson because this is all over the
Quit
place.
it.
Oh, that's, I know it. I'm messing up. That's okay. We'll do this one. So this is the problem you have, right? No, we're okay. We're okay. This is the problem you have though, right, on your paper?
Yes.
Yeah, alright, we're just gonna solve it. So we're gonna just plug it into Desmos.
I finished
So
it.
we're gonna go negative x squared minus x plus 6.
Always you.
So I'm gonna get here on Desmos, negative
If
x
it's this
squared
easy,
minus
I love this
5x plus 6, right?
What?
you just gotta change the numbers.
Let me check. I know, minus x plus 6, not minus 5x.
That was the last problem.
Minus x plus 6. And then my second one was x plus 3. X plus 3.
Oh, wait a minute.
Alright, let me get rid of this stuff so we can look at our graph. How many answers are we going to have?
7.
2. And we're going to find our answers here. First one is negative 3, 0. Second one is 1, 4.
How do you get out of the line through it?
You can't show you words.
We need to all
plug it in.
0.
This is a dope lesson.
And
Because you have
Well,
another
we'll get the next problem.
okay, you gotta do your second
Plug
one.
it in.
So once you do both equations, you can. So once you do both equations, you just kind of click on one of them and it start showing up.
Plus 7.
So two equations, pretty easy.
Oh my lord.
That just proves the point.
There's probably one.
All right, you guys have this one next.
Yes. No.
No.
Negative x squared
Yes,
minus
we
3x
have
plus
that
10.
one.
Yes.
Yes.
That's next.
All right,
You just
let's. Yep, let's actually do this one. Let's have you guys do this as your first in class in Desmos.
How many crosses
I want you to find these two solutions. Just have you practice
One or
putting it
two?
into Desmos.
Are we skipping?
No, you just zoom out.
No, we're gonna do them. We'll just probably do one of them.
No, you just zoom out.
Did
you put it in?
Oh. That's not right. Ah, there we go. So 0, 12,
6, 8, 3, 2,
and negative 4. And 4, 0, 12.
So plug them into Desmos, get your two solutions. You guys help me out with them. Just a minute.
Do we write 2s, or do we just write that?
What do you mean?
So like it's
Oh no, I just want you to see that sometimes they're weird. Sometimes you have two solutions.
alright.
Sometimes you have one. Sometimes you don't have any.
That orange box.
And sometimes you have 3.
put this on or go class?
No, you
You
should
did
never have
this in the
three.
exit, or in the class.
Well, you could have infinitely many if they're exactly the same. But I don't think you'll have any like that.
Or you can have 4. Depends on how big that
No.
Wish there was a voice they could say.
I guess if one of your parabolas was flipped sideways, you could have 4, but we're not doing those kinds.
What if you have like a parabola
Oh, yeah,
that
that
goes
too.
like,
You didn't do the one you
it like,
That's not a parabola. That's something else.
it's not? So if you
That's
have
more like a
x
sine.
x squared,
That's x to 4. So that'll look like a W, I think.
really?
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on. So xx squared. Oops, that's not.
Alright, so let's go through and have you guys help me out. Alyssa, what's one of your solutions?
It goes like that.
Negative 5.
Negative 5, 0 is 1. LMA, what's your other one?
1 and 6.
So what'd you get?
Alright.
Both of you should just go.
No, we do one or two more.
Why 1 or 2?
Because they're gonna get a little more complicated. Alright. So we're actually gonna do this one in class, then you guys will do maybe one more
We don't need to put
in class, and then that'll be it. Nice, easy last lesson for the chapter. Alright, we're gonna find the solution to this systems of equations, but this time around, both of our things are parabolas, so we're gonna have to make sure we look at them pretty good to make sure we get the right answers. So, my first one is negative x squared minus x plus 12. Over here to Desmos. Negative x squared minus x plus 12.
Substitution.
Square plus 7 and
X squared plus 7x plus 12.
That's just what we're gonna do it, I hope.
Me too.
X squared plus 7
Goki was told his exit ticket, man.
plus 12. Alright, so on this one I've got these both in Desmos, and this time around they're parabolas. So let me zoom out a little bit.
That's a lot of dots. Well, that's two.
Let's get it.
Get my controls.
2, 3.
Where'd my zoom go?
1, 2.
Zoom.
Huh, I just
Alright, hang on. Let me zoom out here because I don't have buttons for some reason. Alright. So, on this one, how many solutions do I have?
2.
Two. I have 2 solutions. So, when we have parabolas, it's still going to be when we have 2 parabolas, it's still the same type of thing. We're going to have 1, 2, or 0. But they are going to look a little different. You might have to search around for them a little bit more. So I got one right here, and then I got one up here. So negative 4, 0, and then 0, 12. Are my 2
Is
solutions.
this lesson even worth recording?
Probably not, but I'm doing it anyway.
You all
Make me feel better about myself. So negative 4, 0, 0, 12. Alright.
You're gonna make this
I want you to, let's actually, don't you have 2 more in here somewhere?
Yeah.
Man, why those fell? Man, what did I do when I made this? Oh, they were these ones, right?
Yeah.
I want you to do part A, yeah, part A, as your next in-class problem.
Not B.
Because I feel like doing A.
Easy.
You're messing with my mic?
Because I feel like doing A. Oh, like,
My legs are sore.
So, on your own, I want you to find your 2 solutions. Then we'll have somebody give us some answers here in a minute.
I'm gonna play. Can I play on my phone?
No.
Dang it.
It's not hard. You just need to plug it in the
I like go busy one class that we can.
Might as well.
I know it's trash.
Listen, no.
This was like that one day where everyone was on the phone.
We're trying to lollipop.
That was the day the basketball players were gone.
Oh.
We were playing on our phones.
There's like 3 of you?
Yeah.
I'm just glad nobody just watch out and laugh.
are you mocking me?
Actually, we did it a couple times.
Is that what I hear? You're mocking me?
She kept getting phone calls, so she kept walking out.
So I'll give you about another minute. Type them into Desmos, get your 2 solutions. Then we'll skip part B and go to your exit ticket.
But
Well, it could be one
I don't
solution.
know.
I don't know.
No solution.
This is desperate.
Wait, which one?
Let's look at Desmos.
Negative
I actually didn't.
1.41. That's not
1.41.
what I got.
1.41.
Actually, I did.
What were you gonna say?
2 solutions?
Wait, do we have to do that? No, we don't. Who are you?
That's fine.
You're just gonna be happier because you're gonna be so much
I
better.
did that wrong.
You guys want me to fight?
X squared minus 4x plus 5. Yeah.
Wait, what? Is he doing A?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, what did I do?
I don't know. 0, 5, and
1.
0, 5.
I don't know. Alright.
That dang it.
Thomas, what's one of your solutions? Alright, 0, 5. Hey! Hush, we're almost done. Almost done. Alright, we got 0, 5 for one solution. Or Maya, what's our second one? It was.
Nah.
Yeah. Alright, that's it.
That's not even a
Kind of an easy lesson.
problem. It's still not right.
All right. So on your exit ticket, only do the top one. Don't do the second.
Yeah.
No, that's nice.
And I will turn on Socrative and then put your homework on there. You guys have lots of time for your homework. Plus, this is a good time to get missing homework done.
Hey, if I'm doing the homework, can I put my phone?
No.
Ow!
Okay, come here.
No. Hang on. Let me turn on Socrative.